Like she's 8 years old, and her name's Samara. And I was telling her, you know, there's a horror character named Samara, and she was like, yeah, I'm named after her. I was like, oh. And she's like, she's the biggest like James Wan fan ever. So when Conjuring 2 came out, she went to see it like 5 times in the theater, and she's like 8. Yeah.
No.
And then she's great. She was so like she wanted to do all these. She wanted to be in all these creepy scenes. It was like, oh yeah, can I do that? And yeah.
Well, you definitely found the right girl for the role. You guys, if you have questions, the microphone's right over here. I'm like, or is Annabelle actually standing there and we just can't see her? Is she gonna ask a question? Do we have somebody who has a question? Not yet. Come on over if you guys have questions. In the meantime, just so preparing for this movie, obviously there's other films you could have watched growing up getting into horror, but what are some of the directors or films growing up for you that were really the iconic horror films?
Well, when I grew up, it was a lot of sort of Nightmare on Elm Street and Child's Play and these sort of early 90s wisecracking sort of villains, but then it turned more into sort of suspenseful, more suspense than outright gore, even though there's some gore in this, which got us an R rating. But to this, I went more to classical, you know, like The Shining and The Haunting for sort of its cinematography. It was an early movie in CinemaScope, you know. So yeah.